All right, so let's have a look. Let's take a look at what we've got. Now, this is gold. Today is Monday. I've already posted the Astro hours for today and the swing days of the week yesterday. So you should all be up and running with that. I've marked all the Astro hours, as you can see, as these vertical lines. And today, let's refresh this so we get the daily, weekly pivot up and running here at 2,322. Now, with gold, remember I said Monday, Tuesday, swing day, going up into Friday. Friday went down. And remember, you'll remember from last week, we had an open position there. And I said this is going to be an important level. And I said that was 2,386. And there was a take profit there. That one of them took profit. The other one was slightly higher. And that got stopped out when the market crashed down, which is fine. Okay, so this week, this is going to be slightly higher up here. But that's not going to be our concern for the moment. Okay, so let's put that there. So now the swing days for gold, they're posted, so you're going to have to be mindful on that one. We could be pushing down, which is what we're expecting. The first support of the week is 2,282. So I'm going to put 2,282 here. And last week we had 2,292, remember, which was this line here. So, oops, 2,282. Let me bring this here. 2,282 is there. All right, so yeah, around here, let's say 2,282, and that's the low of Friday. So if the market comes down, sweeps and pushes up, we might go up for a retracement into that swing day and then reverse, or we're going to keep pushing down into that swing day and then have a big push upwards. So both ways are good for us. We'll know how to trade it. Now I've got 2,276 and 51 on the price. The market can push down. Remember, I put these up there way before. If I go onto the daily chart here, as you can see, we've got room to come down as well. So if we go up into the swing day, that is what I would prefer, and then we would like kind of push down, okay, and we can just follow this further down. On the weekly as well, we could come into that 2,240, 2,233. Okay, so that zone, 2,230, yeah, 2,233 to 2,239. And let me just do this. It is already scale fixed. So 2,239 is here, and 2,233. Okay, so what I would prefer is like we go up and then we have a sell-off, and that would be okay. On the daily, as you can see, the resistance is going to be this level here. So looks like we're going to push further down. As you can see, the market already did that goodbye kiss, which is 2,304, 2,298, 2,304 is there. Okay, 2,304. 98 is here. Okay, so the 98 is already done, as you can see. Okay, so if we go above that, we should hit the daily and the weekly pivot. I'd like to see the market sell further. Okay, so if we go up, we'd like to sell. Let me just double check this. That's one level, 2,317. The other level is going to be slightly higher, 2,323, which is right there. So I like this level here. If we head up into here, into Astro hours, selling in this zone is okay. This is an okay zone to sell at, as you can see. And another level is going to be there. So if the market comes up into this zone, we don't mind selling off at Astro hours. All right, hopefully it'll do that by Wednesday. Tuesday is a bit tricky, so you have to be careful. You can buy the lows, okay, to push up, but just understand this is a big sell-off, okay? So before we stand in front of it, if it's not a swing day, I'd rather not stand in front of it. So being a bit patient may be the way to go. On the monthly, as you can see, we've got room to come down way into there, which is 2,240 to 2,227. So gold's got room to push down and then up. You know, we can kind of like do this sideways motion for a little bit, and let's just do this. Okay, here we are, and you know, we could come back all the way into this zone as well, even. Okay, so if it goes up, we're happy to sell at Astro hours, pushing down. If it keeps pushing down, then just wait for the swing day. Don't rush your trade. You don't have to trade every day. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now with the euro dollar, oh, nice fall. Now remember, this is just good because this works in our favor, because remember, on the bigger time frame, we're expecting the euro dollar to come down. Okay, so I'm actually glad this worked out fine. This was the triangle that we were in, remember, and I said we should have a push up or down either way, but this is the main triangle here. And what we're trying to do, this is the monthly, we want the market to come lower, okay, even into this zone here. But the market monthly support is 45, which is 1.0620. 1.0620. Wow, what a fall. 1.0620 is there. Okay, so we've got room to push down. Now with the euro dollar as well, you know, just check out your swing days. We might be coming down into those swing days, and then we'll push up, obviously. And last week we had this target zone here. As you can see, market just came into that nicely, just nice and easy. So this is going okay. Here we did say this is dangerous. Remember, I said in the video, this is turning into a cone. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and if you took technical analysis from me, you understand that this is dangerous. Okay, this is a cone here. As you can see, it's going that way. So this is why I said like it could like really get messy and kind of like push down, and that's basically what we're seeing with the mess. Okay, right there, right there. Okay, as that cone's happening, which is fine. Okay, so I don't mind. Now what we've got here is what we also have to look out for is that resistance broke out and closed above. Okay, so the market will look for a place where it'll want to push back in again, but we should have a good retracement, like I said, into that 1.06 zone probably. Now on the weekly, the first targets 44, 42, 41, which is 1.0730, 0705. Okay, 1.0730. So that's 29, 05, 0705, and 0682. So as you can see, we've still got room to come down, and this is good. This is all good because that's the weekly. So if we push into that, it's going to be like good level for us to reverse from. On the monthly, like I said, it's that 45 level, so there's still a bit of room to go down. On the daily, yeah, this has got no target there, so that's all good. All right, and last week, as you can see on the daily, that red line was the target, which is your HCL1 line, and that's what the market did, and it stopped right there. Okay, so that's like nice and logical. So this has got room to push further down. If I take this into a 15-minute chart, okay, So we should sizzle down. I wouldn't stand in front of it. It's bound to bounce back up. I don't mind waiting for a swing day on this one, and Monday is a swing day on this one. So if we come down into this low, we might push up. Wednesday might do a retracement and then go further up. Okay, so Monday, Wednesday from the lows going up is okay. If on the Monday market comes into this target zone, pushes up into Wednesday, then Wednesday we're going to look to sell into Friday. SP 500. Now with the SP 500, okay, we're in June, as you can see, so we've still got room to go up into that 70 zone, 5486. We've got the breakout. If the market comes back into 66, 5,305, 5,305, that's your good buy kiss on the weekly. Okay, so there, where the market pushed up and caused the breakout. So 5,305 is your weekly pullback, and if you wanted to target a weekly, then you'd go into your LCL1, which is 5,500. Let's put that up there. It's a bit far out, but doesn't mean it won't make it. 5,500. Okay, that's there. Now remember, Monday, Tuesday was a swing day for the SP 500 last week, and I said you have to be careful on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Friday, as you can see, was a bit choppy. So the market coming back down to retest the lows to go up is an option we can use because the market's still going up. We have breakouts that happened on a Friday, so retracing to push up is okay. On the weekly, like I said, that's your level. On the daily, we're already at some target zones here. We still have this 74 and LCL one at 76, which is giving us a price of 15,427. Sorry, 5427, not 15. 5427, 5451. So 5427, 5451. Okay, so we still have a bit of room to push up into those levels on the pullback. If you want to buy, where can you get into? If it pulls back into the daily, 47 is 5,270. Now I'm putting these on the radar. Why? Because the market always has a few levels. Okay, 5,270 is here. Right, as you can see, this is probably where this is the hourly chart. Let me just see here, and this is where an order block is, where the market pushed up to break above there. So that is either, no, not that bar, this bar, it should be this one here. Alright, so let's pick it, which matches the PST level as well, so which is what we want. Okay, because when the market gets into your zone, you don't want to be thinking, well, what price is that going to be? So this is one zone here, and here's another one which caused the breakout, and that's your manipulation, which is pretty much your weekly and the PST level there. Okay, so 5,305. So the market should pull back into one of these zones before going back up again. If it comes in and sweeps out and gets back in here quickly, then following up might be a good way to go. SP 500 today is a swing day, so it's a bit tricky. Why? Because we're up. Okay, so if the market pushes up, it could turn into a swing day. And the LCL one is 5,500 on the weekly. That is up there. Okay, so that's fine. What can you do? All right, so we're either going to push up to sell, or we're going to come down into a buy. So if we come down into this level or this level, I'm okay to go long at the Astro hours with this one still, because it is aggressive. As you can see, that's really bullish. The low, the high, 5321. 5300. Yeah, this zone here is good. Okay, this zone here is good. So if we kind of like pull back into this zone, I think pushing up, going up is okay at Astro hours. Also be mindful about the news this week. Okay, so this is Wednesday, and no wonder Wednesday is a swing day for the euro dollar. And also some other stuff. Okay, so be mindful on that one. So Monday could pretty much go into a Wednesday, where we have a Wednesday reversal into a Friday. So we're going to have one Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So like today's a Monday, let's say, we're going to Wednesday going into Friday, and that could be the way. So be careful. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, news day. All right. Let's take a look at Dow Jones and Nasdaq. Now with Dow Jones and Nasdaq, as you know, indices mostly go together, but Nasdaq, being technology, sometimes does do divergence. It just does something else, which is okay. We don't mind. And this is, whoops, where are we? Here we are. Let's do this. Here we are on the Dow Jones. All right. So same kind of thing with Dow Jones. Today is going to be important. Nasdaq also today is going to be important. If you take a look at the daily, we still have room to push up, but on the PST we're done. Okay, so on the PST we're done. So this is going to be so we're going to have to check this out a little bit. Okay, now look, this is the impulse wave, right? So market makes an impulse wave, comes back into the order block here. This is the order block, and this is where they sell off, okay, which is fine. That's the order block. So we're either going to push higher, sweep them out, close the gap and push down, or we're going to push down and or we're going to push down. You see, both are doable. All right, so the market, as you can see, still pushing up. This could be a runner, by the way, because we've got higher highs, higher lows happening after the impulse wave. So we could be having a runner going up. It's not a problem. What we need to do is on the support. Support is weekly 38.223. 38.223. Wow, it's quite a bit down there. 38.223. Let's get rid of that. This is already done. Let's get rid of, oops. These are already done, so that's fine. So we got room to come down. Will it come down that far? I don't know. Weekly, we could. On the upside, 65, 40,225. Just double check the monthly. So we did the 59 support, 38,436, 38,436. I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so this is the monthly buy level, weekly buy level. So that's it. Because today is a swing day, if the market is up somewhere and you want to sell, I don't mind doing that either. Okay, 48 is 38,839. 38,839. Well, which is, let's say, your daily pivot. All right, so this is on your daily period. This could also be a sell zone. Wait for the US market. The hours for these ones, for the indices, is going to be, from 3 o'clock to 3:15. And also you're going to have to follow it up with 4:20. And then if that does cause a turn, it should push us into 6, then to 8, then to and if there is going to be a change, it's going to happen around 10:35, okay, 10:40, let's say, around there. So it's a little tricky. I'd wait for the New York session for the indices and then take it from there. Nasdaq, let's take a look. Now the trends are still bullish, so obviously being bullish is the way to go, but where from is always a question. So this is nice. As you can see, we've got a breakout happening here, 65, 18,955. This is not a bad spot to get in the game, which the market has already done. Okay, so we have an 18,995 is there. Okay, and the market is pretty much in there. So at the New York session, if the market is like around these levels at Astro hours, if you want to make a long, you can into 72,197, which is going to be just higher than the high of Friday. And on the weekly, it's got room to go further up. As you can see, this is just bullish, so pushing up is okay. On the monthly as well, 71, we've got 19,280. That's a zone we need to be careful about. 19,280, I'll put it up there as well. This is for June. It could head up in that direction, which is not a problem. If we're at Astro hours, then like pushing up, going up is okay. If you're looking for a place where the market scrambled up, this whole bar is okay. So yeah, so this closing price is also good, 18,995. okay. Low of Asia, closing price at Astro hours, tight stop loss to go up is okay. Just wait for the New York session for these. Bitcoin, now let's see. Alright, so here we are. Now with Bitcoin, what do we got? This is, let's turn this into an hour. Now then, okay, so last week Monday, Tuesday were the swing days. Monday, Tuesday, market pushing up all the way into Saturday, well, not into Saturday, well that's the Saturday. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, market went up into Friday. We didn't have Friday, but I did have Saturday. So Saturday, again, market makes a low. Sunday following that through. Let's turn to a 15-minute chart here. Now also remember, I said to you all, don't buy the highs, right? All week last week I was saying, guys, don't buy the highs. If you're going to buy, wait for a pullback. Okay, so if you waited for a pullback, that would have been the logical thing to do. Okay, if you're a buyer anyway. So what to do? Well, same kind of thing here. This is going up nicely, so this has got potential to break, to go into that 75 zone. Daily support at 68,882. 68,882. Okay, that's on the daily. Target high 68,72,505. 72. There you go, 72.5. Oopsie daisy, come on. There. Alright. So we still have reason to go up. That's fine. And I did say in any case on the pullback you can go long. So that's how it is. If you went long on Saturday, then you're probably following that through. If not, I think we still can go. Now today, as you know, the swing days are already up there in the members area, so use those swing days as well to kind of like push it upwards. On the weekly, now on the weekly you have to be a little careful, okay, because this could go both ways. Alright, so we've got a break down, break up, both are legit. So the first resistance level is 70.77, which is 70,938. So I've got 70,938, which is your first resistance level. There, okay. So that's a nice target you can also take. Alright, you can take that for a target, not a problem. You can also take this for a support, 68,616. 68,616. Alright, so in this zone you can find support as well to push up. If the market goes up, breaks out, and then pulls back into Astro hours, you can take it to go up into there.